A note on Walt Lemon, his 5 3-pointers are a career best. We'll take questions.
That's just front ends down the stretch, really good.
Yeah, those are depth. I mean, it's a 7-point game. We missed 3 front ends and could be down 1, but could be, should be. I mean, we had a 6-point lead at halftime. Our first 5 shots in the second half didn't occur outside of 3 feet, and we didn't make any of them. I mean, that was just as killer. We've got to find a way to get tougher. I mean, when you're missing layups and free throws, we're not super physically strong, and we've not been we weren't mentally tough enough tonight to finish those plays. Northern Iowa did a good job being physical with us around the basket. You know, a lot of the foul disparity was they were much more aggressive and much more physical than we were. So we're always getting to the play late, and I didn't think there were any. There were no issues with anything other than our lack of physicalness and their physicalness.
Johnny Moran has had a nice career here. From the opposing coach's point of view, what does he bring to the table for Northern Iowa?
Well, you know what? You can tell he plays with great poise, and he plays at his speed. And I think a lot of times, in recruiting, we're all kind of guilty of going and trying to find the flashy guy that can maybe excite you and make that one play. And I don't know how many, super athletic plays he's made. I know he's made a ton of winning plays, and I know he's a good teammate, and he's a good kid, and he's a tough kid, and that's why they've won. I mean, you don't play as many minutes as he's played and win. I mean, they shouldn't get 20 wins again this year. You win as many games as he's won over his career without being a great teammate, someone who's coachable, and someone who's got enough composure and toughness to make big shots. Because he's not in there for, a lot of, you're in there because you got to make shots, and he takes pressure shots, and he's made a lot of them in his career.
You guys start out with 3-pointers. Did that just give your kids some juice really on both ends of the court?
Well, yeah, I'm sure it did. I mean, it usually does, and when you make shots, you feel a little better about yourself. We made our first 5, and then, kind of throughout the rest of the game, we were not so good, but we made 5 in a row, and I thought Walt had it going. The one thing about Walt Lemon for us is a guy that he makes some mistakes, but he's not afraid. He plays with no fear. He's a competitor, and he's really been a better leader for our basketball team than anybody else that we've had the last 2 months, or the last 6 weeks would be more accurate. And we're going to need him to continue doing that going forward, and we need him to play at a high level, and he's got to continue to get better. But the reason that we had a chance to win was his play. I thought Jake Eastman really competed hard, but it's going to be tough to pull out a win when you only have a couple guys playing at a high level. But I thought those 2 guys kept us in it. And Northern Iowa we knew they'd be excited to play us because we had upset them the first time, and they got a lot of pride in this program. They've won a lot of games. They got a lot of tough kids, so it wasn't going to be easy for us. And you go miss 3 free throws and all the amount of layups we missed, and you can pretty much pull from us and chalk it up. No chance.
Defensively, you mixed it up some. You think you were effective in that regard?
I thought defensively we weren't bad until the second half. We rolled a couple possessions of zone at them, and we didn't get to guys quite fast enough. I mean, we figured they'd shoot it better at home, but we were trying to mix it up. I mean, we're only playing 8 guys, and trying to shorten the game a little bit, trying to give them a different look, keep them out of rhythm, and they did a good job making us pay. I mean, they hit 3, for sure when we went zone, they hit 3 in a row, and our trapping, even though they had a couple turnovers, it didn't impact their offensive flow as much as we needed it to.
What was the difference between the zone tonight and the zone at your place when you were able to take the game over?
Well, at our place, they just missed everything they shot. I mean, they had one of those nights where just couldn't get it in, and we've all had those nights. I think if we played them again at our place tomorrow, or played them 10 times at our place, it would only happen once, and it already happened. I mean, they're a really good shooting team. They've got good patience. Most of their 3-point jumpers are in rhythm shots. I thought they took good shots at our place. Now, I don't, from their perspective, they might disagree. They just weren't able to make anything. And tonight they got the similar looks, and they made 8. I mean, it's not as many as they probably could have made, but they still hit 8 threes, and they've done that at our place. I don't know.
else?
Good, okay, thanks guys.